Welcome back. Now, January can be a depressing month with the cold weather and the long nights.
Can be, or is.
Can be, but it's not going to be.
No, we know we've the right man to fix it.
Exactly.
Derek is in Donabate this morning to show us a great way to beat the January blues.
It's all about, he's been very sensual this morning.
I know, I like
with
the
his
voice.
yoga voice. How are you getting on, Derek?
Very quiet, guys. It's all about beating the January blues here this morning. And I have to say, we're having a gorgeous couple of hours up here in Donabate. We're at the Shoreline Hotel here in North County Dublin. Jen Healy is with us. Yin Yoga Jen.
We're back.
We're back with a bang.
Yeah.
How are you? How was Christmas, Jen?
Really good, quiet, happy to get a few sea swims in and just happy to spend some time with the family. It was nice.
Which is great.
Yeah.
And we're talking about, getting back to basics here this morning. It's
Yeah.
the first day for a lot of people getting back to work after the Christmas season.
Sometimes, yeah, it'd be a bit of a slug to try and get back up and into that movement.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing here this morning, yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about your journey first. When did you first start meditation?
Oh, I started meditating a good 12 years ago. My daughter's nearly 15 now, so when she was about 2, I had really bad postnatal depression. And it was only when she was 2 I started to find meditation, and there wasn't really many people doing it, so I didn't have any kind of teacher. I was winging it, but it definitely had a lasting effect on my mental health.
And then from there you went on to train as a yoga teacher, yoga instructor.
Yeah, I kind of worked in the homeless and addiction services, mental health for the last 12, 13 years, and then about 5 years ago I moved into teaching yoga.
And how are you finding that sense? Loving it?
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I feel I have more of a benefit to people with the freedom to teach and create these spaces.
You were talking about your journey through ADHD to me earlier on.
Yeah.
You know, that's been quite a journey for you, in fact, hasn't it?
Yeah, when the lockdowns and the pandemic and stuff first hit, I got really bad PTSD, and I probably wouldn't have even been able to have this conversation with you. I don't know if you've heard of like the fight or flight. I went into like a freeze mode, and it was so difficult and very scary. And with all the tools that I had and all the tools that I was using to help myself, there was still something wrong. And I just had this thing that there's still something wrong, and I didn't know what it was. And it was only when I got diagnosed there in June that things started to make sense. So it's been a huge journey, but it's also the last few months have been great because now I'm able to understand it a lot more and apply that ADHD brains work a little bit different. So now I'm just learning how to use as more like a skill now, my skill set.
From there, obviously, you have your yoga classes. You are travelling all over the world. In fact, you're heading
Yeah.
off to Morocco quite soon.
I'm actually taking a group on the 17th of January. We're off to Morocco for a 5-day retreat with Cassidy Travel. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for everyone to go. And the heat, we need a little bit of sunshine there.
We certainly do. And of course,
Yeah.
you're doing some charity work back in Africa as well in April.
Yeah, I am an ambassador for Action Ireland. So I go to Africa now on the 15th of March. It'll be my second year going teaching all things wellness with the pupils, the parents, the teachers, and it's an incredible experience.
Now, before we get into our yoga session,
Yeah.
very quickly, journaling. The guys are doing it here at the moment. It's very important to set your intentions for the new year.
Yeah, so anyone who knows me, anyone that follows me, is I'm big on the pen. And I love the journaling and the writing. So at the minute, the group is actually doing a reflection piece of 2023. They're going through each month. They're looking at the highs, the lows, and how when you have a good experience, it has a knock-on effect. And sometimes when we have maybe a difficult experience, we can tend to get caught in the loop of, why me and why is this happening? And we, unfortunately, sometimes we nearly call in more negative or difficult experiences. So being able to recognise different energies, different experiences, and how to navigate through. That's what we're...
Before we let you go, will you take the viewers at home through a little yoga session?
Yeah.
So we'll all get involved. All right.
Yeah,
off you
so
go, Jen,
look,
in your own time.
if you're at home and you want to join in, we'd love to have you. It's going to be really easy, nice little flow just to get the body moving. So when everyone's ready, I'm just going to invite you to sit up nice and tall. We're going to start with the right side of the body. So left leg comes in, right leg comes out. And when you're ready, we're just going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale again, just lengthen out the body. Last time, inhale, reach up. Exhale into a nice lengthen and stretch. Coming on then to the opposite side of the body. So we're going to take the left leg out and just let that right knee rest here. Turn the body, inhale, reach up. Exhale, stretch, let it fall. Inhale, big breath up, lengthen out the hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up for our last time on this side. Exhale, forward fold. When you're ready, we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to swing the knees around, coming into our cat camel. Inhale, look up, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, reach up, shoulders back. Exhale, chin to chest. Coming into that neutral position. Now I want you to take your right leg forward. We're going to sweep the hands, take a nice big breath in and sink down into that low lunge. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and we're going to exhale. We're going to turn to the right, open out the chest. Inhale, swing the hands back to the floor. And then from here, we're going to take a nice big breath in, lengthen the hands up to the sky, open out the chest, particularly if you've been sick. Inhale, back to the floor. One more time, big breath in, reach up. Exhale, hands to the floor.
Where can we find out more online?
So everything is on my Instagram page, Yin Yoga Jen. Everything is there, and hopefully see someone along on the beach.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us here this morning. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Back to you guys in the studio. That
Thank
was
you.
beautiful.
Thank you,
Okay.
Derek. Thanks for so flexible this morning. Well done to everybody.
He's auditioning for the Cadbury's Caramel Penny afterwards.
Hey,
Very
get in the
sexy.
mood.
I'm in the mood. I
feel
love his
very
voice
relaxed
for you.
after
Very
that.
relaxed.
Yes.
There's lots more coming up in the final hour of Ireland AM after this. Talk to you shortly.